as Jeff said, has just been marvelous in this postseason against this young Buck team of the Oklahoma City Thunder. A terrific matchup as we get set for game one in this best-of-7 set. All right, guys, right away, let's get into that first conversation that's been talked about last couple of days, the layoff. It's been 8 days between games for the Dallas Mavericks. Any impact whatsoever, Jeff?
Well, I think it will. I don't think you can maintain your rhythm sitting that long a period. But for this aging Maverick team, I think the rest over a long series will be helpful.
And for me, they still had a couple of more rounds to go. I wish I would have celebrated more.
And this is the first time Dallas is going into their zone against Durant.
You expected to see some of this, in fact, a lot of this in this series as Westbrook comes up short.
I really do, because
nice hustle basket. Ibaka tips it to Harden. Durant, the floater, tough shot, and a good quick bucket for the turnaround here for Oklahoma City.
Even in semi-transition, this is a tough cover because Durant, there is no help there. He gets into the mid-range. He's too long. Great balance. Knocks.
He gives him off the bench. Not that time. Durant the rebound. Look at Durant leading the break again. Coast to coast. It gets it to go. Second time.
Can show you have guys running and protecting the paint. They don't have guys in the paint area. He's allowed a direct line drive and finishes off the glass. This is a big-time play.
Only the second team foul. Durant. Tough shot won't go. Westbrook tips it. Kidd tracks it down. Once again on Durant. Nose all stuck up at beginning, an inadvertent elbow. Westbrook takes a wild shot. Palace in the rebound. Durant on the pull-up. Chandler. Harden's got a hand on it. And Harden sets it up. Still early here in the third. Oklahoma City is trailed by as many as 11 here in this period.
And here's where you got to get Kevin Durant the basketball with Kidd Gardner, and he's big enough and long enough to get to his spot.
Shot won't go. Perkins, the offensive rebound. He had a 74 consecutive free throws made streak this season, highest in the NBA. We're talking about a 7-footer. Durant. Rebound, Hayward.
And if you're Scott Brooks right now, you got to have the anything but defense. It's got to be anybody but Nowitzki or Jason Terry. Everyone else, hey, shoot as much as you want, but we're getting the ball out of everybody else's hands.
Oh, what a difficult shot for Kevin Durant over the smaller kid. He's got 30, so they'll take it out of bounds.
Yeah, this is good defense by Jason Kidd, forcing him to take a tough shot, but better offense. The same way we saw Dirk take control of smaller defenders. Kevin Durant gets to his spot, and then
Westbrook finding Durant, knocked away by Jason Kidd. Terry back to Kidd. Marion, that little push shot for three. In game one, Dallas shot 53%. Durant, those long strides impossible. Harden, Ibaka, Westbrook, Perkins, and Durant on the floor right now for Oklahoma City. Durant, quick catch and shoot. Chandler, good boxing out, but the tip went through Barea's hands.
there's no way you can give Tyson Chandler direct line lobs and assists to the cup. But give Jason Kidd credit. He's playing the point guard position to perfection.
Chandler has 10 points. Perkins, the short jumper. And that one goes as well. Both 50% or better. The most important score right now, or number, Thunder up by 2 as they try to even the series at 1 game apiece. Kidd now on Durant. Stevenson sitting down. Nice pass to Westbrook. Couldn't finish. Collison trying to keep it alive, and he does. Sefalosha comes up with it. But Collison, excellent hustle play. Durant leans in and puts it in.
Prime best point guards in the history of this game. And you love the competitive nature of Russell Westbrook. It's just about getting the ball to your home run hitter.
About a 3-second difference. Shot clock, game clock as we wind down the third. Harden pulls up a three, puts it in. A whistle and a foul. Chance, 21 points. He has played an excellent all-around game. Durant gets it. Steps back. It's good. Kevin Durant and a foul.
The difference is James Harden comes off the pick, throws it back to Kevin Durant. He has Jason Kidd on his heels. Little excuse me, step back, jump shot. A thing of beauty. Knocking it down like that. And then James.
Just over 4.5 remaining. Durant wants the ball, guarded by Kidd. On the drive, steps back, tough shot. In and out. Taylor the rebound. Again, Scotty Brooks sticking with his bench. They played the whole way here in the fourth with the exception of Durant. Shot clock at 4. Durant, one dribble, puts up the two-pointer, way off the mark. Rebound Nowitzki.
Bad possession.
Still on the bench. The bench for Oklahoma City has just been tremendous tonight. Under 2 minutes remaining.
This is where Durant's got to fight for every inch and catch it closer to the basket.
Kidd pokes it away. His 5th steal of the game.
To climb over the screen. Great job by Tyson Chandler. Frazier ready to catch and shoot.
Durant. Kevin Durant just 1 of 8 from the field. Only player in double figures. He's got 10. They've had a number of possessions where they don't even start their offense until the shot clock is under 10. The highest game was the one we just played, game 2 in Dallas, Oklahoma City. And right now it's the Mavericks with the touch all night long, right from the start. Westbrook on the pull-up, way short. Thunder just bringing up the floor. Back to live plays. Durant trying to post up on Kidd. Pass inside goes to Ibaka against Nowitzki. Just flips it up in the rim. Nowitzki the rebound.
That just can't happen. Just cannot happen.
Durant misses.
My job is the coach. Your job is to play.
Kidd defends it well. And Durant the rebound. Well, there are some players, you know, like certain star players who have carte blanche to be able to do that, whether it's Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan back in his day. As Ibaka gets inside, gets his own rebound, misses that one as well.
No. It just shows you the value of defense. Shows you the value of taking care of the ball.
Westbrook the drive and draws the foul.
I think that rule should be reset at the start of every series. Give him 2 or 3 technicals in a series.
I would agree. Westbrook kind of knocked away Kidd the rebound. Pass inside to Chandler. Chandler foul. Nowitzki misses that. Kidd was 7th in steals in the league, 8th in assists. Durant knocks it down. Kidd trying to draw the charge, but gets right back up. Gets some shots. Sefalosha with the steal. Gets it to Westbrook. Long three-pointer won't go. Kidd the rebound. Basket and drops it in. Little fist pump for Nowitzki.
And James Harden can't miss that help. He's got to put his whole body in front of the driver.
Durant the drive. Try the reverse. Block. Chandler got a piece of it. And Kidd. See the Thunder with just 1 timeout remaining. They have a foul to give. Kidd is now on Durant. On the switch. Harden steps back to 3. Won't go. Kidd the rebound.
They would not be able to pick him out. Kevin Durant has got to get the basket.
Westbrook finds Durant there. Durant gets hammered.
But to be fair,
Westbrook thought about a three. Now drives on Chandler. Gets inside. Durant right there for the follow. Pass inside Marion. He can't connect. Serge Ibaka, the outlet. The Thunder want to get the tempo going. Get some transition buckets. Kevin Durant. 8 for 8 from the field.
Co-workers. Kevin Durant early and often making plays. Smaller guys on him. He says, are you kidding me? Turn around, jump. See the body contact jumping out on the pick and roll. Active hands, and I love this. Absolutely. In times he's giving Jason Kidd permission to defend him. Here he says, get back. Gets to his spot. Nobody can defend him in basketball when he plays this aggressively and active. This is the way he's got to play when he's on the floor.
There's talk here in Oklahoma and some of the articles written that perhaps he should not start the game with the slow starts. As Durant off his leg. Good aggressive defense there from Kidd and Brendan Haywood. Now that team that loses the previous game, the desperation they came out with, that's exactly what Oklahoma City brought here in the first quarter.
Absolutely, and it was reflected in their attacking of the basket and their defensive.
Jason Kidd, but we can fall in love with what the Thunder are doing on the offensive end right now, but they are getting after it defensively. Great rotation, helping one another. They're making life tough for this Dallas Mavericks team early in this game.
Durant turn around. That won't go. Perkins tipped it. Stojakovic pass deflected. Another deflection, another steal. Westbrook threw it behind Durant. Let's listen to his face. Durant had a quick start. Then an early 12-point lead for Oklahoma City. Ibaka back out, and they don't get it off in time.
A bad offensive trip.
You cannot be an elite level team where guys don't have to be guarded.
Ibaka sets a screen on Durant. Kidd knocks it off Durant, and it should be Dallas ball. Jason Kidd, first 3 games of this series, 12 steals.
I'd much rather see Kevin Durant come off that pick and roll as a scorer, but give Jason Kidd credit. Comes up with the steal and then throws it off of the body of Kevin Durant.
More than his basketball skills, more than how well he handles himself on the court, that he's becoming a fine young man is what I'm most proud of. And sometimes I'm just in awe that he's my son, and I'm just grateful to have a son like him.
You are, and he's a pleasure for us to be around. Wanda, thank you so much. Mike.
Doris, she has every right to be so proud of something.
Thread in the needle.
Both point guards with 6 assists. Westbrook only had 11 assists through the first 3 games. They had more turnovers than assists.
This is where they got to get in their stuff quicker. It took them up to 10 seconds to start their offense.
Durant looked like he got hit. Instead, Kidd
tonight. He has not gotten rewarded yet. So if they're not going to give you that call, you got to go to something else. I think he was hit right there.
To me, that one is a foul. I thought he did. Coach, here's what you're talking about, the swing move here. That's clearly a foul. Kevin Durant, instead of standing at the line shooting 3 foul shots, the Mavericks get it going in transition.
Or you don't lead this league in scoring if you're not tough, because you're going against the very best defenders, the very best coverages in the NBA.
Ibaka puts it up well short. And Barea, another rebound. Drafted back in 08, played a year in Spain, actually played a couple of years in Spain, even 1 year after the draft. Pass inside, Durant to finish. Nowitzki with 22 points in the first half, just 4 in the second half. Westbrook. Ibaka not expecting the Durant.
If I'm Russell Westbrook, I'm looking for J.J. Barea off of that switch. Defending James Harden.
Too strong on a 3. Mark Collis in the rebound. Back to Durant. Bang! Largest lead.
You see the hustle of Nick Collison keeping the ball alive, and Kevin Durant all by himself playing pool. 3 ball.
Middle pocket.
29 points for Durant.
They're going to have to trust him. When they double team Durant or Westbrook, the open player, you got to live with that open shot.
A 14-2 run. Kidd almost with a steal. Durant stolen by Marion. Ahead to Terry. Terry on the drive. Puts it up. Kidd is now on Durant on the switch. Durant drives, spins. Ball knocked away, stolen by Marion. Great double team.
Just the other day, he said the difference is I realized I had to become a better shooter. Defensively, we always knew he was a prime-time defender. Big steal on Kevin Durant, but he is a knock. And Dallas takes Dirk Nowitzki out, puts in Deshaun Stevenson for defensive purposes.
Sefalosha to Durant. Durant makes his move, steps back, puts up the three. Short, no good. Kidd the rebound. And Kidd is fouled with six.
For people to say if he'd have taken that against LeBron James 35 times, he may have made 2 or 3. No way in the world. He's a big-time player, and he's the MVP for a reason.
Durant trying to get free as we're at the midway point of the third. And throws it away.
Too many jump shots. And then on the pick and roll, he knows they're doubling him. This, to me, is not his turnover. Perkins has got to set the screen and separate. He's just hanging around in no man.
And they extend their season. Or will Dallas have another huge comeback and move on to the NBA Finals? 4 minutes remaining here in Game 5. Durant stripped and stolen by Kidd. Ahead to Terry. Terry to Marion. Drive ball.
Scott Brooks looks at the referees and says, what do we have to do? Well, that's great defense by Jason Kidd.
Western Conference Final, their team down 2 with 3:44 to play. But they were down 8 just a few minutes ago. Durant, the drive, pulls up, knocks it down.
Patient offensively and picking this Mavericks defense apart.
Nowitzki is on Maynard. Kidd back on Durant. Kidd has done a marvelous job. They call him their go-to defender. Durant up top, Maynard. A long three. Short. Westbrook trying to keep it alive. Nearly tipped.
Force him to take a fadeaway jump shot and live with the contest.
Sean Marion, 23 points in the game. That's the most he scored in this series. Durant, tough fall-away shot. Won't go. Westbrook the rebound and a loose ball. Terry playing off the ball. Daquan Cook, the three-point shooter in the game. They throw it to Durant. A long three. Off the rim. Won't go. Cook tries to save it. He does. Back up to Durant. Harden sets. Puts up the three. That misses. Marion the rebound. Marion comes away. And the Dallas Mavericks are going back to the NBA Finals. This is a different Dallas team. Poise, grit, toughness, defense, and great sportsmanship as this hard-fought series comes to an end.